Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo or Carl Hunga 712, and I figured since the new DLC maps are out, they just came out. What was it? Yesterday? They just came out yesterday morning. So I figured I'd give you guys a little rundown on what to expect if you guys haven't played the DLC yet. If you're on Xbox, if you're on PC. I don't think the DLC is coming to last gen, if I remember correctly, which is really unfortunate for you guys that you go out and you have to spend $50 on a game, and then you guys don't get to enjoy the DLC, which is really shitty. But anyways, basically of the 4 maps of the DLC, this one right here is my favorite, so I figured I'd share this one. This is from theater mode here, so the first couple of seconds of the clip here, you'll see me fast forwarding. Basically, we decide to go into the Chaos Mosh Pit so you don't have necessarily the games you want to play, so we ended up getting thrown into Hardpoint here, and we get thrown into a game that's pretty much, I think we're down like 80 points or 100 points the minute we spawn in, and then Quinn ends up backing out, so just Kenny and I. But the guys we're playing here were really, really good. I mean, these guys, basically when I spawn in, I think they have, a Hater, a Wraith, and the Firestone, Bridgestone tires coming after me, the Goodyears, the explosive Goodyear Firestones. But anyways, like I said, I think you guys will really enjoy the game here. These guys, they're sweating, they're dripping that G fuel out of their veins. They're pumping all that G fuel and everything in. So these guys are really sweaty. So I end up throwing on the old Cuda, and of course, if you guys watch my Hardpoint game, typically, I play Anchor, and I'm usually an assault rifle player, and I play back, so you guys will actually see me playing in the hill and shit, so it's actually pretty good. I think, like I said, I think you'll enjoy the gameplay. I think I drop almost 40 kills, and basically I come in when the game's pretty much half over, so lots of good shots. But anyways, getting back to the DLC, this one right here, this is Splash. This, by far, is my favorite map of the DLC so far. It reminds me, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of other commentators say it, and they're right about it. This map really reminds me of Grind and Rush from Black Ops 2. It's just a really pretty, vibrant map, very colorful. I mean, this is one of those maps that you almost would rather just walk around and check shit out instead of actually going in and playing the game and getting kills. I mean, that's how cool and colorful this map is. It's a large map. Pretty much all the DLC maps, other than Skyjack, are actually pretty big maps. Now, I actually enjoy that here on Black Ops 3. Oh, watch that guy get turned on. That's why you never chase. Tip 1 there, guys. A little getting away from my commentary here. Never chase. If you shoot a guy and he gets around a corner, just leave him alone. Get on a head glitch, see if he comes back and challenges you. If not, fuck it, you lost the gunfight. Get away from him. If you challenge, typically 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose. So, but getting back to it, like I said, this map here, it's my favorite of the group. But yes, it is a large map, and like I said, all the maps are large other than Skyjack, which I think with the new advanced movements, especially in Advanced Warfare, and this, obviously this isn't as fast as Advanced Warfare, but with the advanced movements and the chain movement system, the big maps fit the game much better. I know most people are going to like the smaller, more chaotic maps, but when you throw the advanced movements in and everything, and the maps are really small, it just gets to be too chaotic. So, like I said, for me, that's a plus. I think it helps the game out a bit. Some of the games are slow. If you guys haven't played yet and have a PS4 and you're planning on playing pretty soon, or maybe this weekend, just expect people to be a little more campy. And that obviously comes with the territory. The map's new. You don't know the rotations. You don't know the spawns. You don't know where people are going to be, and you don't know the glitch spots, things like that. So people are going to typically play more conservatively. So just be prepared for that. I'm sure you guys probably already knew that, but anyways, just be prepared. The other maps, basically we have Rise, which I actually enjoy the map. I think of all the maps, if there's going to be a competitive map, it'll be that one. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of a dreary, God, what is it? It almost reminds me of, God, I'm trying to think what map it would be closest to from Black Ops 2. I'm not going to say drone, but it almost has that kind of feel, or not necessarily drone. It almost reminds me of an Advanced Warfare map, I think is the way I'd go with that. Not necessarily saying that's a terrible thing, but it's almost like a mechanical place or like an industrial zone or something like that. It's your typical Treyarch map. There's tons of cover, tons of head glitch spots, so just be prepared if you go to that map. Those some nice moves there. But anyways, when you go to that map, just be prepared. There's going to be a lot of head glitching and a lot of cover. So just once you get to know the feel of that map, like I said, you'll understand kind of where people are going to be. The third map, Gauntlet. That it's kind of interesting. I've only played it a couple of times. That one actually hasn't come up in the rotation that much, and when it does, a lot of people don't vote for it. It's an alright map. It'd be my second least favorite. My least favorite, of course, will be the last one, which will probably shock you guys, but I guess I did do these in order of the maps I like from top to bottom. But anyways, with Gauntlet, basically you have 3 different seasons. You have a snow map, or snow part of the map, you have a jungle part of the map, and then you have kind of an urban city area. And the urban city area reminds me again of another Advanced Warfare map. I think it was in the first DLC, or no, not the first, sorry, the second DLC. I didn't get the second DLC in Advanced Warfare, I only got the first and the third. The second and the fourth didn't really catch my fancy too much, so I didn't download those ones, but that part kind of reminds me of that. The jungle is a really good spot to go with, if you want to go invisible or something like that. It's a really good spot for hiding and things like that. And then the snow map's pretty open. You have a little bridge that basically is Death Alley if you decide you want to try to cross that, in a lot of different wall running spots. For the most part, it's like I said, it's a larger map. It plays slower, which I don't mind. But I don't know. Just the map, I just don't care for it. It's just, and that's kind of a subjective thing. Like I said, you guys may love the map, but for me, anyways, just subjectively, I didn't care for that map. And of course, the last and the final, the one that you figured everybody would be nuts over, and I really had high hopes for this map. But the last one I'll talk about today is Skyjack, which, of course, if you guys didn't already know, that is a remake of Hijacked from Black Ops 2. Now, this map on Black Ops 2 was actually one of my favorites. I absolutely loved Hijacked. I played Search and Destroy on it a lot. I played TDM on it a lot. I played Domination on it a lot. And Demolition from time to time. And, of course, Hardpoint, which was originally in the competitive rotation. So it was a really fun Hardpoint map, too. But on this game, on Black Ops 3, with the advanced movement system, the map plays too... I'm not going to necessarily say it's too chaotic, even though it is pretty chaotic. The flow of the map, it's just not the same. And I also didn't care for the reskinning of the map, Skyjack. Like I said, you guys will have to let me know what your opinion is of the map in the comments section. But I feel the map's really bland. It almost reminds me of like an alpha build of the map. There's not a lot of things to it. It's just kind of a bunch of barrels placed out and about, and a couple of wall running spots. And then, of course, the engine room underneath isn't an engine room anymore, and there's a hole blown in the side of the ship, so you can actually kind of float your way down into the side, just basically giving you a third entrance, because if you guys ever played competitively in Black Ops 2, you'd know that hardpoint was almost impossible to break if you weren't the first ones down there. Basically, you'd run down to the engine room with a couple of Remingtons, have one guy sit at one end, have the other guy sit at the other, and basically the room was locked down for the next, minute and a half or so, until the next rotation came up. So, that's kind of interesting. I think they tried making the map really interesting. And does it fit the chain movement system? Yes, it actually fits the chain movement system. But for me, I think the map's a little too... It's smaller. The map's smaller than Hijacked was too, and I think that was a mistake. When you have an advanced movement system in the game where people are moving faster, I think you need bigger maps. That's actually why I really, really enjoyed the third map pack in Advanced Warfare. Even though I hated Advanced Warfare, the maps were so big, they were so large, that they fit the movement system, and that's what I really, really appreciated from Sledgehammer with that third DLC. The fourth one I thought was terrible. I didn't download it, but it just didn't strike my fancy. But also, one more thing to take away from this: if you guys are planning on getting on and playing in the mosh pit, playing the new maps, people are going to be in there. They're going to be going hard 24/7. They're going to be sweating. You're going to be playing good players. So just a heads up. So if you guys are looking for more of a relaxed gameplay, I try to play earlier because typically your sweats get on later at night. So if you're looking to just go in and have fun, maybe play with your buddies in a private match, or maybe play early in the day. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I want to hear your opinions down in the bottom comment section on the DLC. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next video, and bow out.